Hi guys, my name's Kay and welcome to my first video here on YouTube. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room, exactly why I'm wearing sunglasses inside. And that's because I'm shy. I really didn't want nobody to know who I was whilst doing this video, and to overcome that I decided to wear sunglasses. I was even going to wear a mask, but I could not breathe and I'm not trying to die for a YouTube video, so here we are. Let's hope this is like Superman, where everybody puts on glasses and nobody knows who they are. So let's go. Okay, so guys, I want to split this video into 3 sections. I want the first section to be how I started my weight loss journey, which was all the way back in 2013. And then I want to kind of address what happened last year and how I lost the 60 pounds. And for the final part, I want to... What the hell is that? So as I was saying, guys, for the last part of the video, I want to talk about my future goals for 2021 and what I hope to achieve this year. So let's get into the video. So guys, to start off with, I'll go back to 2013 when I initially lost a few pounds and the beginning of my weight loss journey. So I was about 16, 17 at the time, and I had just started college. For those of you who don't know, college in the UK is a little bit different than college in the US. We go from school to college / sixth form, and then we go to university. So university is the last step. So I was in the middle of my education. So what I decided to do was, because I was based in the city centre, I decided that I was going to stop eating takeout. I was eating so much takeout like every single day. We were based in the city centre, so obviously there was McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Burger King. There was just fast food places dotted all around, and it was the most convenient and easiest option to get. So I decided enough was enough, and eventually I started getting like pastas, salads and everything that was a lot healthier throughout the day, rather than picking the easiest option and going to McDonald's. Eventually my friends started to do it with me, so that was also easier. You know, when you got a partner to do it with, we bounce ideas off each other, we make sure we're keeping on track. And yeah, we kind of decided to start going to the gym as well, because the college provided a gym, which was also fantastic because the trainer at the gym, he was kind of helpful when we were doing weight training and cardio, so we had a good mix of both. What I started doing as well was I would always eat at home. So when I got like the pasta, I tried not to kind of eat too much outside of my house. I was always having my home cooked meals, and yeah, that helped a lot because it was kind of making me have to not think so much about what I was going to eat outside and know that I've got food to come home to. So that was good. Any takeout that I did get with my family, I'd always kind of pick the healthiest option. So if they like ordered like chicken or something from KFC, I'd kind of stick to a salad and then just a healthier options. I wouldn't drink juice. It would always be water. That was the one thing I was adamant that I wanted to do. I cut out all forms of juices, fizzy drinks, and I only drank water for that 6-month period. Yeah, so to start, my starting weight then was actually 210 pounds. And by the end of the 6 month, I was 75 pounds. And to me, it wasn't that much of an accomplishment. I still didn't feel like I had lost much weight, even though like my trainer was telling me I was losing weight, my family was telling me I was losing a lot of weight, but I myself didn't see it. I was still taking progress pictures, but I don't know, even with the pictures, I didn't start seeing it until I started to gain the weight back. So instead of like taking pictures and feeling good, I was kind of always hiding my body, like, no, don't look at me. And kind of just didn't want to accept that I had lost so much weight. So eventually, after that kind of 6-month period, I started to slowly gain the weight back. I think it was because I was kind of applying for university at the time. I had just got my first job, so I had money coming in. I was like, eating where? Eating at home? No, I got money now. I gotta eat at home. So yeah, I was back to kind of eating takeouts, pizzas, and slowly started to gain back the weight. So after I started to gain it back, I got into university, and that's when I really started to kind of eat a lot again, because, you know, I was cooking for myself more, and like for breakfast I'd just be eating pancakes, egg, bacon, and it wasn't the best. I was still kind of going to the gym, so I was going to like Pure Gym. I was running on the treadmill. I love cardio. Cardio is my favorite kind of workout. Anything to do with running, I love. Like, my goal was to kind of push myself whilst on the treadmill so I can run about 20 minutes fully without stopping, which wasn't helping really, because yes, I was doing all of that cardio, but the eating that I was doing wasn't making it balance. I was eating more than I was losing, so what was the point? So yeah, I was going to the gym. I was still running around like my local park trying to keep fit, but as I said, my eating was very bad. And by the end of university and everything, I didn't realize, but when I stepped on the scale in 2018, I was 241 pounds. So yeah, that's the highest weight that I've ever been. And to tell you the truth, I didn't care. I was still eating. I was kind of, I didn't really notice that I had gained so much weight. I was like, the scale says that number, but I don't feel like I'm that big, which was the worst thing. I also had the mentality that, oh, I've lost the weight before, I can easily lose it again, which was a terrible idea. That really kind of played on my mental health, I think, because I was like, oh yeah, it's easy to do. If I had just kind of got back on the horse and the weight loss journey, as soon as I realized that I was slipping, I would have never gained so much weight. So that's one thing I definitely wish I could change. But unfortunately, what can we do? We gotta push past and move forward. So it was about 2019 again that I started to kind of go on a next journey. So late 2019, early 2020. And I started my next weight loss journey. And this one, I wasn't as focused on weight loss. It just sort of happened. I was just kind of like, let me make healthier options here. Let me kind of cut out juices again. And I started slowly making those small changes, and I noticed the scale was going down. I would say I wasn't trying to lose as much weight this time because I kept the scale kind of locked away, and I was only weighing myself if I had to go to like the doctors. So yeah, when I went to the doctors, from 241 it kind of said I went to like 231, so I had lost 10 pounds in like a month or something. And then after that, I went again in like February, and it was 224, and then 217. So it kept on slowly going down. So the only the weigh-ins that I was doing was essentially at the doctor to get myself weighed. And March hit of 2020, and the UK went into a full lockdown. So we had no gyms, We weren't really allowed to go outside unless it was for walking, and me and my sister took advantage of that opportunity. We were walking every single day, and that's when I really kind of started to focus on weight loss because I didn't really have nothing else to focus on. So I started to kind of do more drastic changes. So I was only drinking like a cup of coffee in the morning with some milk and some condensed milk in it. And I was only having like one meal at like 6 o'clock. And that was great. I was feeling good. I kind of, when I Googled it, because I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, and when I Googled it, I realized something was called OMAD. So it was one meal a day, and that's exactly what I've been doing for the past like 7 days when I was doing it. And I was like, okay, let me try and see if I can push to try and do it for a month. So when I pushed to do it for a month, I was kind of slowly doing it. My sister started to do it with me. So, you know, again, I had somebody to bounce ideas off. We were working together. I didn't want to give up because she wasn't giving up. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I've got to do it now. And it was good. But then I started to focus solely on the scale, because when I stepped on it at the end of like the month, I was like 203 pounds, and that number blew my mind. I was like, oh, I've lost so much weight. And that was when it took a dive. Like, I was solely focused on the scale, and everything that I was doing had to make me lose weight. So about the last week in OMAD, I kind of realized I wasn't really losing as much weight. So I was like, what's the next best thing that can make me lose weight fast? And after I finished OMAD, I went straight into doing keto. And again, I lost a fair bit of weight. I went from 203 pounds to like 193 pounds in the space of a month again. So again, I feel like I lose weight very, very slowly. So again, I didn't really think that I was losing that much weight. I was like, really? That's all that I've lost? I've seen so many other people lose so much more weight, so like 15 pounds in a month. Why am I only losing so and so? But yeah, I kept on kind of trying these fad diets that wasn't really working for me, because again, I felt like I was losing too little weight. And that's where I am today. I've kind of managed to lose another 10 pounds. So I'm like 181 pounds now. Okay, so now that I'm 181 pounds, I've got to say I'm still not happy. I'm still about what, 6 pounds away from my original weight, but I look at myself and I think, you know what, I'm nowhere near as what I looked like at the beginning when I first lost the weight and I was 175 pounds. I've noticed that my arms are a bit looser and I've got more flab there. And I think that's probably because I gained so much weight and I'm losing it all again, and probably because I'm a lot older now. I'm only 24, so not that old. So yeah, hopefully I can kind of get out of that mindset, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube video. I want to kind of get out of, oh, it's all about weight loss. I need to kind of know it takes its time. I don't want to kind of rush it and then have too much loose skin. And I just want to be happier. You know, the journey is just not how I want it to go at the moment. I'm just solely focused on the number and getting it down as quick as possible. And I want it to be fun. I don't want it to feel like work the way that it has been for the past like 3 months. But yeah, so far the weight loss has been slow. I would say it's gotten a lot slower in the past couple of months, and as Christmas has come and gone by, you know, I've been eating a lot. I haven't been feeling well for the past couple of days, so I haven't really been going out and exercising that I would have been. So yeah, that's it for the second part. So for the final part of this video, I wanted to talk to you guys about what my goals are for this year. And I'm trying to get thick. I said it. I'm trying to get thick. I'm trying to get a fat ass. But seriously, guys, what I want to achieve this year is to lose the final bit of weight that I've got to lose, which is about 30 to 40 pounds, or until I feel happy with my body. I then want to go to kind of the gym and start toning my arms and my legs and my bum and get everything to kind of, you know, look really nice. And I think after that, it's just basically learning to kind of have a better relationship with food, maintaining my weight loss and everything that's happened so far, and hopefully we can all achieve our goals during this year. That brings us to the end of the video, guys. Hopefully it didn't feel too rushed or all over the place. I am still trying to work out the kinks. Hopefully everything that I said was communicated very clearly. If there's anything that you guys want to ask me, feel free to comment them below. I will try to reach out and get back to everybody. My next video, I will kind of go into more detail of how I did lose 60 pounds last year, because I know this one I kind of brushed over it because there is a very specific reason that I started my weight loss journey last year. And I hope that you guys will look forward to seeing that. Well, bye everybody.